My beloved child, I need to break some hard news, and I'm speaking to you now because I love you far too much to stay silent any longer. My voice may be quiet, but it carries the weight of eternity, and I want you to hear me not with your ears, but with the deepest part of your heart. You've been walking through life carrying so much, haven't you? You've smiled through pain, held yourself together when everything was falling apart, and tried to stay strong when your strength was gone. I've watched every moment of it, not from afar, but closer than your breath. And I've never stopped reaching for you. You may not know it, but I've been there in your silent cries, in the moments when you couldn't speak the words out loud. I saw the tears no one else saw. I felt the weight you carried when the world kept asking more of you than you had left to give. I know you've wondered if anyone really sees you, really knows you, really cares. And I need you to know I do. I always have. But now, I need to tell you something that might be hard to hear. Not to hurt you, never to shame you, but because the truth, even when it wounds, is the beginning of healing. There's a part of your heart that's been drifting, slowly, gently, so quietly you may not have even noticed. The distance between us has grown, not from my choice, but from your pain, your fear, your disappointment. And though I've stayed right beside you, you've been turning your face away. Still, I haven't stopped loving you for even a breath. I have waited patiently, tenderly, for the right moment to speak this into your soul. That moment is now, because you're still mine, because it's not too late, and because what I want most is to hold the pieces of your heart in my hands and make them whole again. So, listen closely. This isn't the end, it's the beginning of coming back to me. And I promise, I will walk every step with you. You are not alone. Not now. Not ever. You've been trying so hard to hold everything together. I've seen you. I've watched you push down your pain and wear a smile when your heart was breaking. You thought no one would understand. You thought maybe your pain was too small to matter or too big to fix. But I saw every single piece of it, and I never looked away, even when you tried to hide, even when you said, "I'm fine," and no one knew you were lying. I did. I knew. There are things you've been carrying that you were never meant to carry alone. You've tried to stay busy to forget, tried to laugh so you wouldn't cry, tried to keep moving so you wouldn't have to feel. But the ache is still there. That quiet, deep ache that nothing seems to fill. You've chased comfort in people, in places, in moments that fade. You've tried to silence the emptiness with noise. But it always comes back, doesn't it? That quiet feeling that something is missing, that something isn't right. You've even wondered if it's you, if something inside you is just broken beyond repair, if maybe you've just made too many mistakes. Let me tell you this now, there is nothing inside you that is too broken for me to heal. Not one part of you is too far gone. I know you better than anyone ever will. I know what you've done. I know what's been done to you. And still, I want you. Still, I love you. Not because you're perfect, not because you've earned it, but because you are mine. There's been a quiet wall growing between us, a slow building of space that neither of us wanted. And I want to break through it. I want you back, not just the version of you that you show the world, but the real you, the hurting you, the angry you, the tired and questioning you. I want all of it, all of you. because I came not for the healthy, but for the broken. I came for the ones who don't know how to fix what's wrong. And I'm not asking you to fix it. I'm asking you to give it to me. Say your will, not mine, if you live in surrender. You don't have to keep pretending you're okay when you're not. I'm not disappointed in your struggle. I'm not tired of your tears. I'm not surprised by your questions. I just want your heart, even if it's wounded, even if it's messy, especially then, because that's when my love shines brightest. That's when healing begins, not when you've got it all together, but when you finally stop trying to do it alone. Let me in. Let me sit with you in your pain. I won't rush you. I won't scold you. I won't demand anything from you. I will hold you. I will whisper truth over your shame. I will speak peace into your storms. I will carry you when you can walk. You don't need to be strong for me. You just need to be honest. And if all you can offer me is your silence, your ache, your confusion, that's enough. That's where we start. I never promised life would be easy, but I did promise I would never leave you. And I haven't. Not for 1 second. Even when you ran. Even when you felt nothing. Even when you cursed my name, I stayed. I stayed because I love you with a love that doesn't leave. With a love that goes to the lowest places just to find you. I have wept with you. I have fought for you. And I have not changed my mind about you. I know you feel tired. I know the weight on your shoulders has been heavy for too long. But I'm here now, reaching again. Not with demands. Not with shame. With open arms. With mercy. With grace that does not run dry. This is not the end of your story. This is where something new can begin. If you'll let me take your hand, I'll walk with you through every shadow, every fear, every failure. You don't have to do this alone anymore. You never really did. You just forgot how close I've always been. So now, in this moment, I ask you to pause. Feel me near. Let the noise fall away. Let the shame lose its grip. Just listen to my heart for you. It has not changed. It will never change. I still choose you. I still want you. Even now. There is something you've been trying not to face. You've buried it under your busy days, under your quiet thoughts, under your long nights of silence. You've hoped that if you just kept going, maybe it would go away. Maybe you wouldn't have to look at it. Maybe you could keep smiling and no one would notice the cracks. But I've seen it. I've always seen it. I'm not here to force anything. I'm not here to pull away what you're not ready to let go of. But I love you too much to let you keep hiding from the truth that's slowly hurting you. The truth is, your heart is tired because you've been trying to fill it with things that were never meant to last. You've tried to find your worth in people's approval. You've tried to find peace in comfort that fades. You've looked for meaning in things that leave you empty. And every time they let you down, you felt more lost, more confused, more alone. I don't say this to hurt you. I say it because I want to set you free. You've believed you could carry all of this on your own, and you've tried so hard to be strong. But you were never meant to do this alone. That's not weakness. That's just truth. You were made for me. You were made to walk with me, to breathe with me, to rest in me. That ache you feel deep inside, it's not proof that something's wrong with you. It's the part of you that remembers where you belong. With me. I know it's not easy to stop running. I know it feels safer to stay numb than to feel what's really there. But my child, I did not create you to live in survival mode. I did not shape you with my own hand so that you would walk through life feeling empty, restless, ashamed. I made you for more than just getting by. I made you for love, for light, for peace. And all of that starts with truth. The truth is, I miss you. Not just the version of you that shows up when life is good. I miss the real you, the one who used to whisper to me when no one was around. The one who once believed I could move mountains. The one who used to cry in my presence and feel safe doing so. That part of you is still there, and I know where to find it. But I need you to stop hiding. I need you to come out of the darkness you've been sitting in. I need you to trust me with what hurts. You've let fear speak louder than my promises. You've let disappointment harden places in you that once felt soft. I know why. I know how many times you've been let down. I know how often people have said things they didn't mean. I know how often love came with conditions. But I am not like them. I don't love with strings. I don't speak and then forget. I don't walk away when you mess up. I stay. I stay even when you don't know how to believe anymore. So here I am, again, in this quiet moment, telling you something hard but holy. You can't fix this without me. You were never supposed to. I don't need you to be perfect. I don't even need you to have it all figured out. I just need you to be honest with me. Tell me what hurts. Tell me where you're afraid. Tell me what you've been too ashamed to say out loud. I already know, but I want to hear it from your heart. Because I love you. And love listens. Let this be the moment where you stop pretending. Where you stop hiding. Where you stop running. I have not come to judge you. I have come to rescue you. To hold you. To lead you out of the shadows and into light. This is the truth. You don't have to live like this anymore. You don't have to be your own savior. I am here. I always have been. Please support our channel. Our goals is to bring happiness in your life and to bring devotion and reverence towards God. And if you want, you can donate us through the super thanks button down below. Other times, it feels wide and cold, like I'm far away from you. But I need you to know this. With all my heart, I never moved. I never left. I never stopped reaching for you, not even for a moment. The distance you feel is real, but it's not because I turned away. It's because life has pulled at your heart in 1,000 different ways. You've been hurt. You've been tired. You've been trying to keep going in a world that doesn't make much room for peace. I know how easy it is to drift without even meaning to. One small step at a time. The light grows dim. The noise grows louder. And before long, I feel like just a memory. A name. A story from the past. But I am not a memory. I am not far. I am not distant. I have been walking right beside you, even when you didn't feel me. Even when you thought you were alone. I have been calling your name in the quiet, in the pain, in the laughter, in the questions. And even when you didn't answer, I stayed. I stayed because my love is not built on your faithfulness. It's built on mine. I remember the closeness we once shared. Do you? The way you used to trust me even in the small things. The way you would talk to me. Not with fancy words, but with an open heart. You believed I was with you. You felt my nearness. And then life happened. Wounds came. Doubts crept in. You stopped talking, and slowly, you stopped listening. Not because you stopped caring, but because you didn't know if I was still listening. But I was. I am. There were nights when you cried yourself to sleep and thought no one noticed. I was there. There were days when you wanted to give up, but something kept you going. That was me. There were moments you couldn't explain, sudden peace in the middle of chaos, unexpected kindness from a stranger, a soft strength when you had nothing left. That was me, too. I've been leaving reminders everywhere, just to say, I'm still here. Is space between us, it doesn't have to stay. I know it feels hard to come back when you're not even sure where to begin. But I'm not asking for a perfect return. I'm asking for one step. Just one step toward me. You don't need the right words. You don't need to clean yourself up first. You don't need to earn your way back into my presence. I already made the way. My arms are still open. My heart is still yours. I understand why you pulled away. The pain, the silence, the fear, it all built walls around your heart. And you thought maybe it was safer that way. But you were made for connection. You were made for closeness with me. And no wall, no shame, no mistake is strong enough to keep me out if you invite me in. I will never force my way into your life. That's not how love works. But I will knock. I will wait. I will whisper. I will call. The distance between us is not something to be afraid of. It's something I can heal. It's something we can walk through together. You are not too far gone. You are not too distant to return. I still want you. All of you. Not just the part of you that prays when life is good. I want the lost parts. The cold parts. The confused parts. The parts you're ashamed of. The parts you think I won't understand. You've been hurt in ways that words can't fully explain. I know. I've seen the pain that others didn't notice. I've watched the way you've tried to hide it, even from yourself. You've learned to smile through it. You've learned to laugh so others wouldn't see the sorrow behind your eyes. But deep down, that pain still lives. It still breathes. It still whispers lies when no one else is around. You didn't deserve the wounds you carry. You didn't ask for them. Some of them came from people you trusted. Some came from moments you never saw coming. Some came slowly, over time, through silence, through rejection, through words that cut too deep. And now you wonder if you're broken beyond repair. If something inside you is just too scarred to ever feel whole again. But I see beyond the wounds. I see the child inside you who just wanted to be loved, to be safe, to be known. I see the one who gave their heart too freely and got hurt. I see the one who built walls to survive. And I want you to hear me clearly now. Your pain is real. Your tears matter to me. I haven't forgotten a single one. I know what your wounds have done to you. I know how they've shaped the way you see yourself, the way you see others, even the way you see me. I know how they've made you afraid to trust again. I know how they've made you feel small, unworthy, and alone. But I am not afraid of your pain. I am not ashamed of your scars. I am the one who bears scars too. When I hung on the cross, I carried your wounds. Not just your sins, but your sorrow, your loneliness, your fear. I took all of it upon myself because I couldn't bear to leave you in it alone. Every hurt you felt, I felt too. Every moment you wished someone would understand, I was there, holding you even when you didn't know it. I didn't turn my face from your pain. I stepped right into it. You don't have to be strong with me. You don't have to act like you're okay. I want to see the real you, the broken, hurting, angry, tired you. I want to sit with you in that pain and begin to heal what has been broken for too long. Not all at once. Not with pressure, but gently, lovingly, day by day, step by step. I will walk with you through it all. You may have told yourself that your pain is too much, that if people really knew, they'd walk away. But I won't. I never will. There is no part of you too messy for me to touch. No part of your story too dark for me to enter. I want to come into every room of your heart, even the ones you've locked, especially those. I want to bring light where you've only known shadows. I want to bring peace where your soul has known only chaos. Write your word is my truth. Lord, if you stand on Scripture, you are not weak because you've been hurt. You are not damaged because you struggled. You are not too far gone because you've questioned or doubted or fallen. I still want you. All of you. You don't have to clean yourself up first. You just have to open the door. Let me be the one who holds your heart without breaking it. Let me be the one who speaks truth where lies have lived. Let me be the one who stays when others leave. I will not rush your healing. I will not get tired of your pain. I am not here to fix you like a broken object. I am here to love you back into life. And I will not stop. I will not let go. Even if you push me away, I will keep reaching. Even if you grow cold, I will keep drawing near. Even if you run, I will follow. Because you are mine. Because you matter to me more than you'll ever fully understand. So give me your wounds. Let me hold them with gentle hands. You don't have to pretend they're not there. Just give them to me. And I will begin the healing your heart has been longing for. There are things you've believed about yourself that were never true. Lies that were spoken over you, sometimes out loud, sometimes in silence. They took root when you were hurting, when you were tired, when you were alone. And slowly, they began to feel like truth. I want to speak to those lies now, not to shame you, but to set you free. Somewhere along the way, you began to believe you are not enough. That no matter what you do, it will never be good enough. That you must try harder, be better, stay quiet, disappear just to be accepted. But listen closely, you are already enough not because of what you do, but because of who you are to me. You are not a mistake. You are not lacking. You are not forgotten. You are my beloved. You may have believed you are unlovable. Maybe someone walked away from you. Maybe someone made you feel like you had to earn their love. Maybe no one ever told you how precious you are. And now you carry this quiet fear that if people really knew you, they wouldn't stay. But I know you completely, and I never left. I love you before you took your first breath, and I will love you beyond your last. Nothing can change that. You may have believed you are too far gone, that you've messed up too much, that you've done things I could never forgive. Maybe you even feel like you've disappointed me. But hear me clearly. There's no sin, no failure, no darkness that my love cannot cover. My grace is deeper than your shame. My mercy is stronger than your past. I did come for those who have it all together. I came for the lost, the weary, the broken. I came for you. And maybe you've believed I am distant, cold, or angry. Maybe life got hard and you thought I turned away. Maybe prayers went unanswered and you felt forgotten. But I never turned my face from you. Even in silence, I was near. Even in sorrow, I was holding you. You are not alone. You have never been alone. I have been closer than your own heartbeat. These lies, I'm not worthy, I'm too damaged, I'm beyond help, they are not from me. They come from fear, from wounds, from the enemy who wants to keep you trapped in chains. But I came to break those chains. I came to give you truth that brings freedom. And the truth is this: you are mine. You are chosen. You are seen, known, and deeply loved. You don't have to listen to those lies anymore. You don't have to carry their weight. I know how long they've haunted you. I know how loud they've been. But my voice is stronger, and I am speaking to you now with love that does not waver and truth that does not change. When I look at you, I don't see a failure. I don't see someone who is too hard to love. I see a child I died for. I see beauty even in the broken places. I see courage even when you feel afraid. I see hope waiting to rise again. You don't have to be defined by what others have said about you. You don't have to wear the names the world has given you. You are not your pain. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are my beloved. And if you forget it again, I will remind you, as many times as it takes, because you were never meant to live in fear or shame or doubt. You were meant to walk in truth. You were meant to live in love. You were made in my image. And I will never stop speaking life over you. Let go of the lies. I'll help you. Let them fall away, one by one. And in their place, let me tell you who you really are. You heard that I love you. Maybe too many times. Maybe it started to sound like just another saying something people repeat without thinking. But my love for you is not empty. It is not soft or shallow. My love is real, deep, strong, and it cost me everything. My love is not like the love you've seen come and go. It does not depend on how well you behave or how many good things you do. It doesn't change when you're weak. It doesn't pull away when you're struggling. I didn't love you because you were perfect. I loved you because you are mine. When I gave my life on the cross, it wasn't just a story. It wasn't just a moment in history. It was personal. I saw your face. I knew your name. I felt your pain. I carried your shame. Every wound, every regret, every hidden hurt, I took it all upon myself. Not because I had to, but because I wanted to. Because that's what love does. Love lays itself down. Love says, even if it hurts, I'll stay. Even if it costs everything, I will not walk away. My love is not polite. It's not small or quiet. It's powerful. It moves through walls. It enters locked hearts. It reaches people who think they are too far gone. My love finds the ones the world has forgotten. My love never gives up, even when you do. Even when you fall again and again, my love stays. He is not tired. It is not afraid of the mess. It enters the mess and transforms it. I know there are parts of you that still question, still wonder, can I really be loved like that? The answer is yes. Always yes. I love you at your worst. I love you at your weakest. My love will not grow cold. It will not grow distant. It will not run dry. There is nothing you can do to make me stop loving you. Nothing. I do not love you for what you give me. I do not love you because of what you can do. I love you because you are mine. Before you ever said my name, I chose you. Before you believed, I had already set my heart on you. And when you fall, I don't walk away, I reach down and lift you up. When you cry, I collect your tears. When you doubt, I stay. I never leave. You don't have to earn this love. You don't have to work for it. You don't have to beg for it. You just have to receive it. Let it in. Let it fill the empty places. Let it warm what has grown cold. Let it tell you again and again that you are safe, you are seen, and you are wanted. This love, my love, is not afraid of your brokenness. It is not fragile. It is not weak. It will not bend under pressure. My love fights